Objective physical geology, multiple choice questions with answers. These are the collection from various previous years question papers, and these are useful for various competitive exams like CSR, NET, GATE, GSI, ONGC and other civil services exams and other exams. Welcome to set 13. First question. The Playa Lakes develops on A desert basin, B stony desert, C semi-arid basin, D desert mountain. The correct answer is A desert basin. Dry lake beds in arid basins or valleys are known as the playa lakes, and these are formed when water from a lake evaporates, and evaporates are the minerals that are left behind after the water evaporates. So A desert basin is the correct answer. Next question. Which one of the following is the most suitable condition or set of conditions for the maximum development of the cars? So these are the questions asked in Civil Services Preliminary Exam 1996. A. Corrosion. B. High porosity and permeability. C. Soluble rocks with extensive jointing. And D. Arid and semi-arid climate. So the most suitable condition for the maximum development of the karst is soluble rocks with extensive jointing. Conditions that promote the karst development are jointing structure, that is well jointed dense limestone near the surface, and a moderate to heavy rainfall, and good groundwater circulation, and the limestone, that is nothing but the calcium carbonate. It dissolves relatively easily in slightly acidic water, which occurs widely in nature. So soluble rocks with extensive jointing is the correct answer. Next question. Fosses are a type of sand dunes, B floodplain deposits, C depressions on the sides of glacial troughs, and D a type of offshore bars. So fosses are a type of sand dunes. So A is the correct answer. Next question. Valley in valley best represents A rejuvenation, B meandering, C erosion, D deposition. Valley in valley, it represents rejuvenation, that means reconstructing of the cycle. So that is known as rejuvenation. Next question. Which one of the following is most suitable for determining the internal constitution of the earth? So this was the question asked in Civil Services 1993. So A. Composition of volcanic emanations, B. Composition of meteorites, C. Refracted seismic waves, and D. Reflected seismic waves. So the most suitable for determining the internal structure of the earth is the reflected seismic waves. So D is the correct answer. Next question. Uranium-238 is more abundant than uranium-235 in the earth because A. Uranium-235 has a shorter half-life than uranium-238. B. Uranium-238 does not undergo fission while uranium-235 does. And C. Uranium-235 was present in low amounts at the time of the evolution of the solar system. And D. Uranium-235, it reacts more readily with the radiation from cosmic rays. So A is the correct answer because uranium-235, it has a shorter half-life than uranium-238. Uranium-235 has a half-life of 703.8 million years, while uranium-238, it has a half-life of 4.5 billion years. So since the earth is about 4.6 billion years old, the amount of the uranium-238 that had existed at the time of the earth's birth has now reduced to half. So uranium-235 has shorter half-life than uranium-238. A is the correct answer. Next question. The deep fosse earthquakes are practically restricted to A. Himalayan belt, B. Mediterranean alpine belt, C. Mid-oceanic ridge of the Atlantic, and D. Deep sea trench areas of the Pacific. The deep fosse earthquakes are practically restricted to deep sea trenches of the Pacific Ocean. So D is the correct answer. Next question. Geosynclines with the initial infilling of the volcanic activity is described as. All these are the questions asked in Civil Services Preliminary Question Paper, that is 1993. A. Tafro geosyncline, B. Jugo geosyncline, C. U geosyncline, and D. Mayo geosyncline. So U geosyncline is the correct answer. U geosyncline, it is a former, it's a marine zone bordering on ocean basin. It is marked by huge thick deposits of sediment in which the products of volcanic activity are associated with clastic sediments. So U geosyncline is the correct answer. So this is generally associated with volcanic activity. Next question. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer using the codes given below. So list 1 and list 2 are given. In the list 1, bars, natural arches, C. Coastal equilibrium, and G. Fjords are given. In list 2, wave erosion, glaciated coastline, blowholes, longshore drift, and straight coastline is given. So the choices are codes A. A4, B1, C5, D2, B. A1, B3, C5, D4, C A3, B1, C2, D5 and D A2, B5, C4 and D1. So the correct answer, it falls as A. That means A4, B1, C5, D2. So bars, they represents a longshore drift, and natural arches, they represent a wave erosion, and coastal equilibrium, it represents a straight coastline, and fjords are formed due to glacial action, that is glaciated coastline. So A is the correct answer. Next question. What is the correct sequence in which the following features develop? 1. Karst window. 2. Natural tunnel. 3. Natural bridge. Select the correct answer from the codes. So the codes or choices are A 1 2 3, B 2 1 3, C 3 2 1, D 3 1 2. So the correct sequence is first karst window is formed, next is natural tunnel, and after that natural bridge is formed. So A is the correct answer. Next question. The following geomorphic agencies move different materials by different methods. 1. Running water. 2. Waves and currents. 3. Wind. 4. Glacier. So traction, what is traction? It represents the in respect of A 1 and 3, B 2, 3 and 4, C 2 and 4, D 1, 2, 3 and 4. So traction, it is in respect of running water and wind. So the geomorphic agencies with running water and wind, they represent different materials by different methods. So traction, it represents due to running water and wind. So A is the correct answer. Next question. Physiological drought in which moisture is not available to the plants occurs in A. Polar deserts, B. Topographic desert, C. Tropical deserts and D. Temperate deserts. So physiological drought in which moisture is not available to plants, it occurs in polar deserts in which the moisture is not available to the plants. So A is the correct answer. Next question. Horns or residual platform or residual landforms which are produced by the action of A. Streams, B. Wind, C. Glaciers and D. Subsurface water. Horns, these are formed due to glacier action. So horns are pointed peaks. They are very sharp. They are pointed peaks that are bounded on at least 3 sides by glaciers. They typically have flat faces that give somewhat like pyramidal in shape and sharp distinct edges. So horns are formed due to glacier action. Next question. The crustal thickness is maximum under the question. These are the questions asking civil services prelim paper, that is 1992 question paper. A. Island arcs. B. Subduction zones. C. Folded mountains. D. Shield areas. So crustal thickness is maximum under folded mountains. C is the correct answer. Next question. Sharp narrow valleys are usually attributed to A. Fluvial agencies. B. Tectonic factors. C. Glacial erosion. D. Volcanic eruption. Sharp narrow valleys are usually attributed to disturbances with tectonic factors when compared to the fluvial, glacial and volcanic eruption. So that's why B. Tectonic factors is the correct answer. Next question. Tors are A. Huge monolithic pillars of rock due to subsurface weathering. B. Residual craters of a volcano. C. Enlarged craters of a volcano and D. None of the above. So tors are, these are huge bodies. These are landforms or monolithic pillars of rock formed due to subsurface weathering. So tors actually are the landforms created by the erosion and weathering of the rock, and they most commonly they are represented by granites. So but also schists, dacites, dolerites and sometimes ignimbrites and core sandstones and others also. Tors, they are generally less than 5 meters height. So A is the correct answer. These are the huge monolithic pillars of rock due to subsurface weathering. Next question. Cuspate spits in a foreland beach are due to A. Marine transgression, B. Marine regression and C. Both transgression and regression and D. None of the above. So cuspate spits in a foreland beach are formed due to marine regression, and these cuspate forelands, these are also known as the cuspate barriers or nesses in Britain, and these are the geographical features found on the coastlines and lake shores that are created primarily by longshore drift, and so these are formed by marine regression. So B is the correct answer. Next question. Exfoliation domes are due to A. Solar weathering, B. Chemical weathering, C. Glacial action and D. River erosion. Obviously, exfoliation is formed due to physical, mechanical weathering or solar weathering. So A is the correct answer. and this is commonly seen in granites and basalt, like spheroidal weathering. So this is also type of exfoliation, is also known as spheroidal weathering, and it is due to heat. So that's why A is the correct answer. Next question. The lithified portions of alluvial fans are termed as A. Bajada, B. Fanglomerate, C. Agglomerate, D. Orthoconglomerate. So the correct answer is fanglomerate. The lithified portions of alluvial fans are termed as a fanglomerate. A sedimentary rock which consists of slightly water-worn and heterogeneous fragments of different sizes deposited in an alluvial fan, and later these can be cemented to a firm rigid rock. These are known as a fanglomerate. So B is the correct answer. Next question. Choose the correct sequence of orogenesis. A. Akkadian, Caledonian, Hercynian, Himalayan. B. Caledonian, Akkadian, Hercynian, Himalayan. And C. Hercynian, Caledonian, Akkadian and Himalayan. And D. Akkadian, Hercynian, Himalayan and Caledonian. So the correct answer is the sequence of the correct sequence of orogenesis is first Akkadian, then afterwards it's followed by Caledonian, next is Hercynian and Himalayan. So A is the correct answer. Hope you have followed these questions and hope these are very useful to the competitive exams, and you can practice the type of question paper they are asking, and it's useful for other exams, and hope you can subscribe and give your suggestions. It's most welcome. Thank you for your time and see you in the next video.